Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. On today's recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you step by step how to make this delicious mouth-watering buns, and I'm going to be putting you through all the ingredients used. So guys, let's jump into this recipe. So to make this amount of buns that you just saw, we're going to be needing 1 kg flour. You can use plain flour or all-purpose self-raising, it doesn't matter, but for today I'm using plain flour. I'll just put this into a dry bowl, and I'm going to be using 3 teaspoons of baking powder. I'll add in 1 cup of sugar, and I'll add a pinch of salt. So right now I'll go ahead and I'll mix all my dry ingredients together. Also, I'll be adding in some nutmeg. I'll go in and grate some fresh nutmeg just to give it that nice flavor and aroma. So we'll go ahead, I'll mix it up and I'll set that aside. At this point, I'll start by mixing my wet ingredient, which I'm using 4 large eggs, and I'll go ahead and add in my evaporated milk. I'm using 2 cans of evaporated milk for this recipe. Using your evaporated milk and this amount of egg is just going to make this buns transform into like this mouth watering that like you can't even stop yourself from eating this buns. I'm telling you the fact. So I'll add in my soft butter. Is not like 100% melted, it's just kind of like room temperature, a little bit melted butter. I'll whisk them all together and I will transfer this into my dry ingredients which I've already mixed. So I'll pour in the wet ingredient into the dry ingredient. I'll start by putting it bit by bit, and you can use your hand to mix the batter. Just wash your hand, dry it and start mixing, but I just love like using my stick to do the first part of the mixing, so my hand does not stick too much to the liquid batter. So after mixing a bit with my stick, I will set the stick aside and use my clean hands to like thoroughly mix the dough together. So you can see the consistency of our dough here. We're not adding any more liquid. This is how we want it, so our buns will come out like really delicious. You want that nice buns, so you want your batter to be in this state. So after mixing thoroughly for about 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, I'll cover it up and allow the batter to rest while I preheat my oil. So we're going to be deep frying these buns. You need some oil in your pot. Allow it to get hot a bit, and at this point you can see me trying it out to see if the oil is really hot, of which it was. So I'll bring down the fire and like start frying my buns on a medium heat. So I'll go ahead and start scooping in the buns, but I will advise you to make sure you don't over scoop too much inside, because like the buns, the batter is going to rise up and your pot is going to be like over tight, which won't give you any space to like flip them around so each side can cook evenly. Yeah, so this is the state of my batter. I'm frying on a low medium heat so the inside will get cooked while the outside is still like fresh and brown. So guys, thank you very much for watching. To go ahead and subscribe, give this video a like so it will get to reach other people and they also can enjoy from this delicious recipe. I'll make sure to put all the list of the ingredients on the description box, and I'll also go ahead and pin them on the comment section so you can get them and make your delicious buns. So at this point, the buns is well fried. I will start by taking off the ones that went into the oil first, which is like already cooked, and the last part I will leave them to keep cooking while I'm taking off the first scooped butter from the oil. And at this point, I'll go ahead and fry the other ones. You see, this is the reason why I say you shouldn't like put too much in the pot, because it will rise up and get overcrowded, which will like prevent you from like flipping the buns. Yes, so guys, thank you very much once again for watching. You're welcome to the channel. My name is Lydia Isaac, and I hope to see you on my next recipe. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you've not done so, and have a lovely